What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8. Wow, yes, Season 8. We're not there yet, but we're going to be coming up that this year, 2017. Season 8, Episode 1 will be Episode 100. And we're going to talk about what they might do for it. Spoiler warning if you don't want to know what the comics say and what might happen on the show. Here we go. Now, issue 115 is the start of All Out War. By our math, that'll be Season 8, Episode 1. And that'll be the same thing as Episode 100. And you got to do something huge for that, right? And I think they will. Because that's the start of All Out War. And I think it should be great. I think Season 8 should be great. You know, they're all great, but in different ways. But War, Negan versus Rick, the gang versus the Saviors should be great, right? So it starts at issue 115, and it's all these issues. There's actually part 1 and part 2. So that will probably be part 1, 8A, 8B, be part 2, most likely, right? But for those who don't know the comic, let's talk about it a little bit. Now, the gang and the group and the militia, a unified militia, will be together. Everyone versus the Saviors. And that's where it starts. At Alexandria, they kind of have like a town meeting kind of thing with Ezekiel and Rick and the gang and Jesus. And they rally the troops to go after the Saviors, and they go to the sanctuary. Why not, right? Rick's never been to the sanctuary, but Daryl and Carl have. So they go to the sanctuary, and this great picture. This is a very iconic thing of the comics, and it's awesome. You can see Rick, Ezekiel, Jesus, a couple other differences in the comic, like Michonne, Heath, Holly, you know, a couple other people there too. But overall, it's the general feel of the right gang in there. I don't think we'll probably be one less on the show when it gets to this point, but we'll see. Now, Jesus knows where the sanctuary is. Carl and himself, they were in a truck. They went there. They know pretty much where it is, right? They know where the statue is. They left there, so they probably know how to get back there because they escaped the sanctuary back to the hilltop with Daryl and Jesus. So they get to there. Negan is at the sanctuary, probably just hanging out, you know, being the boss. And Rick just shows up, fires that shot at the group, and says, Negan, get the F out here, surrender, whatever. If you want to pause this and read the comics, it's pretty cool. Basically, Rick and the gang is looking to take out Negan. And it can't be done right away, right? Because that would be the shortest war ever. But it's the start of it. And it's kind of cool because you get to see, you know, Rick and the gang just back and to take out Negan. And Negan's not going down without a fight at the sanctuary too. And it's kind of cool that they go to the sanctuary, and I think that's where they'll probably start off the season. Well, it'll probably be at Alexandria with the town meeting, but then they'll go to the sanctuary where that's cool. I thought it was done on the show very well in season 7, episode 7 with the CGI. It looks perfect. It looked really good because the top part with the towers and the ladder and everything, that's CGI. The first 2 levels is real. Above that is CGI. You can kind of see a little difference of it, but overall, I thought it was great. Now, the way the issue 115 ends is right here. Negan brings out Gregory, who has betrayed everybody and made a deal with Negan to save his own ass. That's going to come into backfire against Gregory, but Gregory basically betrays the group, Hilltop, and everything there too. And that's the way the comic issue ends. I don't think the way the episode should end that way. It should be a little more into it a little bit, more bang for your buck. Issue 115, the start of everything. But I think because the next issue is kind of where the war begins, so they might kind of combine those a little bit just to give a little more to that episode. Could be the start of that or whatever. They're going to kind of do a little bit, but you got to be something huge for episode 100, right? I mean, it's going to be the start of the war, which is going to be big things to come, but you can't kind of leave it where, you know, Gregory betrays them, right? I think they'll do something big. They might combine it in maybe an extended episode, which I love the hour-and-a-half episodes myself, but so it's the start of All Out War will be season 8, episode 1 by our math. So what do you think, guys? Are you up to date on the comic? Do you know issue 115, All Out War? You excited for season 7? You know, great, but season 8 might be even better. So there you go, guys. Let us know what you think. Walking Dead community on Facebook, always welcome. Want you to join it, to join our group. And as always, thank you for watching, and you guys are awesome.